besties, welcome to the channel, or if you're a new bestie, hi, my name is Maya, and welcome to episode 5 of Booktober. We made it, and it's amazing. What I really wanted to do with this month, as the month of celebrating books, I also wanted to celebrate the bookish community and everything that I had loved about watching it years past, and now coming back into it. I wanted to kind of revitalize, although I don't think I'm trendy enough to bring back a revolution of book tags or games or challenges or anything, but I wanted to, at least on this channel, revitalize some of the old book tags and challenges that just got me super excited to get into reading and get into the bookish community, and what made me really open my eyes to the fact that, you know, reading isn't just about reading and reviews and finding the next read. There can be so much fun to be had in the worlds of literature and with characters and tropes and all of these different things and so many different discussions, and people actually like talking about that. And I think I forget about that because so many of the people that were in my life just didn't find any fascination in that. I'm happy to see that there are people who do have that fascination, and that social media can just bring all of us together and allow us to have that little community that is a safe space for when life gets a little too much sometimes. So with that being said, I did find an old tag that I enjoyed watching to the fullest extent. Never thought I could actually do because of the title that it is, but I am deciding to take on that challenge today, and that is the rapid fire book tag. The initial creator on Booktube for this tag was Girl Reading, and actually when I looked up her channel and tried to look up that video that was tagged from multiple Booktube videos that I had watched, it wasn't there, so I was not able to really find the questions, although admittedly I did do a very mini search, and then I was like, okay, let's go the other route, which is articles. And I did find an article from the Bibliophile Girl, and so I'm going to be using her article to play this game with y'all. I have my computer, and let's dive into the questions. Disclaimer, I don't think that these are all of the original questions. Ebook or physical book? Physical book, all the way. No questions asked. Paperback or hardback? Paperback. I love hardback for shelving purposes. I do not like them for reading purposes. Online or in-store book shopping? Online for convenience, in-store for the vibes. I'm people watching. I am getting a drink of coffee that is maybe a little too overpriced and just enjoying some time in the ambiance. Trilogies or series? Aren't they one and the same? I feel like this question should be duology or series, because that is more of a difference, I feel. So, okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna add my own question then. Duology or series? And to that, I would say series. If I am gonna invest in more than one book, it's gonna be 3+. Some duologies are really good, not gonna lie, but I don't tend to gravitate towards duologies. Now, for trilogies or series, which was the actual question, I believe trilogy. It's nice, it's simple, it's compact, and you can really do a lot with a series within the trilogy. You know, you can do a lot in 3 books. Going anywhere past 3, I gotta be honest, it's hard to maintain intrigue. It's kind of like TV series, right? It can go for a certain amount of seasons, but after like season 4 or 5, that is where everything either goes downhill or it gets better, but you create a new cast of characters to make sense of the storyline to continue it. It's just like, at that point, make it its own separate series or something, I don't know. Heroes or villains? Villains, all day, every day. A book you want everyone to read? The Truly Devious series, for sure. I would say if it's just a singular book, dang, I don't know, I would need to think about that one. Recommend an underrated author. Okay, I have one. L.G. Nixon, she has written The Ghost of Darwin Stewart, and I have actually read this book completely blind. So my mom had a podcast, and she was going to have one of her guest speakers be the author of this book called The Ghost of Darwin Stewart. And she was like, okay, well, this is not a book that I typically would read. It's not in my genre, it's not in my wheelhouse, but it's in yours. Would you like to read it? Went in blindly, read it, got to interview the author on my mom's podcast, and new fan, fell in love with the series and everything else, and then got sent a PR package from her, and that is the PR package that was in the book haul, if you guys have seen that video. I may have gone a little overboard. Yeah, but in my proper defense, this box right here was actually sent to me by an author. Even though this is a book haul video, this is going to be its own separate video to reveal the book covers of the books that I got, along with the first book that I actually read and my thoughts on that. So we're not opening this box today. Sadness, I know, I'm sorry. Definitely a new fave, and one I haven't really heard talked about. The last book you finished. Guys, A Bookshop to Die For by MP Black. So good. So many thoughts. And I think you'd really enjoy this if you're into small town, cozy vibes. There's the whodunit trope, the mystery, Nancy Drew-esque things, the literary references. Would definitely recommend, honestly. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark: a napkin or a tissue. Not a used one. Used books, yes or no? Absolutely yes. Yes! Top 3 favorite genres. Okay, so we got fantasy, we got dystopian, and we got mystery. Yeah. Borrow or buy? I'm gonna have to be honest, don't I? I'm probably buy. I want to be borrow, but my actions say buy, so I guess I'm buy. I do borrow books, and I would borrow books. It's just I don't ask to borrow books, therefore I buy. Character or plot? Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's hard. I can't do rapid fire on these deep questions. I'm like staring all around my room trying to find the answer, written on the walls, written in my laundry, on my unmade bed, on my K-pop posters. Hey, Stray Kids! What do you think? Excuse you? Got an answer for me? Characters. I don't know. Long or short books? How long and how short? Definitely short. Because big books freaking intimidate me. Name the first 3 books you think of. The Box in the Woods, A Deadly Education, and The Silent Patient. All of these, by the way, are books I've read recently. Books that make you laugh or cry. Books that make me laugh. It's really easy to get me to chuckle at certain points where it's just like so cringy and so awkward, and it's like normally it's at the flirting, because it's like, really, are we really saying this right now? But The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson, Nate, he warms my heart. He really does. He's my baby. He's my son. Our world or fictional? Duh, fictional. All day, every day. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, I don't mind them. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Oh, all the time. Every single book. Are you kidding? I don't think you can go through life without judging a book by its cover. First on the title, then the cover, and then the summary. I mean, come on. Book to movie or book to TV? I'm gonna say movie, because at least, like, it'll end. I know that sounds horrible, but like, it's better to just have the one and done than to have a series, get your hopes up, and then have that one thing that just like irks you. Because like, inevitably, books to movies, books to TV, it's just an interesting mix. You know, it's the luck of the draw if it's good or not. At least with the movie, it's a one and done. You know? A movie or TV show that you prefer to the book? None. Series or standalones? Both, but I would go for series. Well, that was all the questions that were in this article, and also my phone is yelling at me for low storage. So thank you guys for spending this time with me. I had so much fun playing this little game with y'all, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to leave your answers to these questions in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being the best bookish bestie that ever was, is, or ever will be, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!